Now we are going to solve a partial differentiation problem, related problem. Problem is, if u equal to log of x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz, then find the value of del u del x, del u del y plus del u del z. First of all, to evaluate the value of del u del x plus del u del y plus del u del z, we have to factorize the term x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. The formula of this: x plus y plus z, x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Log of x plus y plus z, x square plus y square plus z square. We know that 1 plus omega square equals to 0 and omega cube equal to 1. Omega and omega square are the imaginary cube root of unity. Therefore, minus 1 equal to omega plus omega square. Therefore, omega plus omega square xy, omega plus omega square yz, omega plus omega square zx. Log of x plus y plus z, x square plus omega xy plus omega square zx plus y square omega square xy plus omega yz plus z square omega square yz plus omega zx. Log x plus y plus z, taking x as common from this, x omega y omega square z plus omega square y, taking omega square y from this as common from this, x y by omega square plus z by omega then taking omega z from this, taking omega z as common from this, omega z x plus omega y z by omega. Equals to log of x plus y plus z x into omega x plus omega y plus omega square z plus omega square y omega cube 1 x plus omega cube by omega square omega y omega cube by omega square z omega z x plus omega y 1 means omega cube omega square z. Therefore log of x plus y plus z, taking x plus omega y plus omega z as common from these three, x plus omega square y plus omega z according to log formula. Log of x plus y plus z, log of x plus omega y plus omega square z, and that of plus log of x plus omega square y omega z. Now differentiating partially with respect to x. Therefore del u del x, only variable is x, y, z are constant in case of a partial differentiation. Therefore similarly differentiating with respect partially with respect to y, plus omega y x plus omega y omega square z. Log x means 1 by x, but omega z is here. Therefore differentiation of omega y equal to only omega. Similarly omega square by x plus omega square y omega z. Relation number 1, relation number 2, taking partial differentiation with respect to z of u, del u del z. Similarly 1 by x plus y plus z omega square by omega by x plus omega square y omega z. Relation number 3. Adding all these three, del u del x plus del u del y plus del u del z. Adding these three, we get 3 by x plus y plus z plus, adding all these three, 1 by x plus omega y plus omega square z, 1 plus omega square, 1 plus omega square. Similarly x plus omega square y, 1 by x plus omega square y plus omega z, 1 plus omega square plus omega, but 1 plus omega square is 0. Therefore 3 by x plus y, 3 by x plus y plus z, it will be 0, it will be 0. Hence the value of atho is okay. Any doubt? Please question me. I will solve your doubt. Okay.